Hey folks, Keith with 93 Lumber coming back at you with another beer, near beer, non-alcoholic beer, whatever you may want to call it. This is Sober Carpenter. They are a Canadian non-alcoholic brewery. I've been following them on Instagram for a really long time and I've never found them. But then I stopped at a liquor store. Katie had to go into New York for work and, on my way out, I stopped at a liquor store and they had a variety pack that I got. So yeah, it was an IPA variety pack, but I didn't want to buy a 4-pack of one beer, so I bought it's a 6-pack with 3 different beers, and this being one of them. And this is a limited edition one. I don't know if it's limited edition just to that variety pack or or what, but yeah. Contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume, non-alcoholic craft brew. I like the I know this setup, my light is not behind the camera, so I don't know if that's a little dark for you there, but yeah, I don't know. I don't even know if it's in focus. But anyway, we decided to let our brewers have some fun with this new limited edition series. Each of these small batch brews will use less common styles, hops, and malts for you to discover. In this black IPA, oh, did I say it's a black IPA? I may have forgotten to say that. The citrusy hop shine and break through delicate dark malt notes to create an intriguing combination. Cheers. I have not had a black IPA in a bit, so I'm excited to try this. It has the malts and hops and stuff on here. Malts, 2-row Carafa 2, chocolate, dextrin. Hops, Amarillo, Magnum, and Mosaic. Calories, 60. Oh, calories per 12 ounce. This is 16 ounce, so it's a little more than that. I don't know why they wouldn't do it for the size of the can, but whatever. IBU is 34 if anybody cares. Ingredients, I'm not going to read the thing since it's not... Well, it really only has 2 things. Calories, 60. Carbs, 12 grams. And then protein and fat, there are none. Ingredients are water, malted barley, hops, yeast. Product of Canada. Near beer contains less than 0.5% alcohol by volume. Yeah, it doesn't say where Sober Carpenter is based out of. It just says Sober Carpenter Brewery, imported by It's Good Imports, Waterbury, Vermont. Product of Canada. Interesting. I don't know what the date on this is. There's a lot number and there's a time stamp. The place I went to was huge. I would say probably like 30 to 40% of the stuff they had was wine. It was like a huge wine place. But they had like a huge selection of other things. I'm using this Guinness glass because I haven't used it before. It kind of looks like Guinness. Yeah, they had huge selection. Of course, they only had. Of course, I wanted to get this, but I found. But like, I was really only looking for like 2 things there specifically, and they didn't have any of it. And I was like, the one place that would have that stuff doesn't have any of it. But yeah, I got a few things. I needed another bottle of rum, so I got a fancy one for Sunday Spear. Yeah. And then I got a 12-pack of Zero Gravity McLighties, because that fucking beer is awesome. And then I got a 6-pack of a Dry Hop Pilsner, and that's basically it. I got some other non-alcohol related things there because I actually had some decent prices on things. So, yeah, but on some other things. But yeah, you can see through it. It's a little reddish brown kind of thing, orangey brown on the bottom. But yeah, I was talking too much and the head dissipated kind of a bit. That's, I would say, just under a finger of a. That's actually a nice color. Nice color head for that. Oh. Stick it to a glass. Wow. That's nice. Looks nice. Yeah. Kind of soda-y kind of head vibe things. Yeah. Let's see what it smells like. Ooh. Yeah, it's got that fucking spicy thing. It's a little I don't know if it's because of the alcohol, but that spicy thing is like a little muted. Not a lot muted, just a little bit. Yeah, chocolate. There's I don't know, that fucking, there's a little bit of, there's mosaic, there's a touch of the cat pee thing, and yeah, it smells like a black IPA. It smells nice. It also has a little bit of like a fresh hop, like if you picked a hop and you smelled it in your hand, a little bit of that like fresh hop, vegetal kind of goodness that I enjoy very much. Oh, a little bit of roasty coffee thing too. It smells awesome. Let's see what it tastes like. Cheers. You can definitely tell it's non-alcoholic. It's got that kind of like not watered down, but kind of watered down, kind of like mutedness to it. But it's really good. The only thing for me is like the thing with black IPAs, at least for me, the finish, when you're left with that like spicy, roasty, kind of bitter finish. I can't talk today. It's only like 2:30. Because I've been cleaning all morning, so I'm rewarding myself. Ooh, I just got a nutty thing. But yeah, it kind of fades out like really quick. It's a bit drying, but you're not. I mean, I'm quite impressed with like the upfront flavor, even though it's not as hard hitting as like a one with alcohol in it. But this is fucking good. The nutty thing is kind of weird. I don't know if some black IPAs have a nutty thing. I don't believe any of the ones I've had have had a nutty thing, or maybe I don't know. I haven't had one in a while, like I said, so maybe I just. Yeah. It follows the nose very, very, very closely. The mouthfeel, or not mouthfeel, the flavor is a little more intense than the nose is, but it follows it pretty closely. As far as like levels, the nutty thing is not in the aroma. And then I'll give you a mouthfeel too. Yeah, it's soft. A little bit of a bite. Yeah, it's got the chocolate thing. I would say the also a difference from the nose is the roasty part of it is a little bigger than the chocolate part of it. Because in the nose they were kind of similar. Maybe the coffee roasty thing was a little bit less. But yeah, this is good. Well, this is the first one I've had from these guys. From this brewery. And I am not disappointed. They have I think it's a red ale, some sort of red ale thing that I really wanted to try. That was the 4-pack that I was going to get, but then I saw the variety pack and got this instead because I'd rather, like I said, and I think the price difference was like, it was like $10 for the 4-pack and it was like $15 for the 6-pack. So I was like, I'll just get the 16-pack so I can have try three different ones. Because you never know. I've had non-alcoholic beers. I've had regular beers that sounded really good, and I got a 4-pack or a 6-pack or a whatever pack of them, and growler, whatever, and it wasn't as good as I thought it would be. So far, I am putting my money on that red. The one that I want to try is pretty good as well. So yeah, I'm curious to know if anyone who watches my videos, do you get Sober Carpenter around you? I assume like I'm sure around the Canadian border, it's probably a little more readily available. But this is the first time I'm seeing it, and I've followed this brewery for years, probably like 6 years or something. I don't know, but yeah. So let me know if you've had Sober Carpenter. Is it one of your favorite non-alcoholic beers? Is it your least favorite non-alcoholic beer? Let me know. And yeah, so I hope you're all doing well. Take care of yourselves. Take care of each other. You can like this video if you'd like to. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Follow me on Instagram, 93lumber. That's spelled out. 93lumber. And we will see you in the next one. Cheers.